All right, here we are, another day of TJ's Fanaticos podcast with the top 10 list, aka Lady Lecture, TJ Talk, whatever you want to call it. We're having a TJ Talk, not a TED Talk, TJ Talk. The characteristics men's like in women. So far, we've had cleanliness, affectionate, appreciative, pretty, moral, loyal. And we're up to number 4 today, or down to number 4. Also, make sure you go and download, subscribe, like, do all that with our podcasts, with the Ace and TJ family app, YouTube, Spotify, Apple, all of them. We would appreciate it. Subscribe, download, and like, and do all of that. Okay? We'll get to number 4 on the list coming up next. Richard Tucato, the Richard Tucato Companies is here, and, you know, he's all about options. That's what you're always saying. I got options. What are the options?
The options are to get the equity out of your house at the most cost-effective way that's going to save you the most amount of money, paying off credit cards, home improvement, whatever you want to do.
And that's one of the reasons you would use the Richard Tucato Companies instead of a bank, because they give you so many options. And it all starts with one free 5-minute phone call, 704-800-4719, or online at homewithrichard.com.
Richard Tucato Companies, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 38652.
They say there are only 2 things certain in life: sweet deals at Sweet Dreams and taxes.
And only one of those is certain this month.
Which one?
The sweet deals at Sweet Dreams.
What about the taxes?
No sales tax the entire month of April at Sweet Dreams.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And don't call me Shirley.
Love where you live, Lake Norman, and pay no sales tax during the month of April. Only at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
Thank you for listening to and watching TJ's Fanaticos podcast, Lady Lecture. It's so good of you. My buddy Riggins.
Hey there. I'm learning a lot.
The Rig ends. You are learning a lot?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Good. Because I am the potter. Thou art the clay.
Oh my goodness. You went to that church camp. You're speaking in verse now. Something about the mustard seed.
Oh, we went all over Proverbs that whole weekend.
Oh.
You're
loaded up with them.
Mm-hmm. All right, so today we are on number 4 in the top 10 characteristics men like in women. Number 4, men like for women to be logical. Logical.
I don't know what that means.
Well, women, a lot of times when they feel like they're backed into a corner, or they react in an emotional way to something, they'll say stuff that's just outlandish. You know, I should have come up with a better example before we started today. But you know how men will say, and then she's like, Ace does this a lot, and he's saying it in a funny way, but then she says, no, that doesn't make sense because this and this and this. Or if I say, so yeah, then Jody looked at me and said, and it's something, you go, what? How is that possible? Don't just jump to saying things that can't happen or didn't happen. What was the one with Ace's wife Amanda the other day that we used in the promo? Oh, about where she didn't get gas. Mm-hmm. So she was supposed to get gas, and the thing at the pump, pay at the pump, was broken. But she went inside the gas station and got a snack, and then came back out and then didn't get gas because she said she didn't want to. And that's not, most people look at that and go, well, why? She's almost out of gas. Why did she not just pay for gas while she was in there and then go pump it? And a lot of times that's a lighthearted one. But sometimes in arguments and disagreements with couples, women will, and sometimes men too, but women will go way out there with a statement that, well, this is what's bothering me, or you always, like it's accusatory, you do this. And you're like, what? That doesn't even make sense. It's because women a lot of times get so emotional, and I don't say they do it just to be mean or to be hard to deal with. It just happens the way God made them, that they will just throw out stuff. And then men, a lot of times when they do it, will stop and go, okay, well, I shouldn't have said that. That was bad. You know, Ace will do that. He'll get mad about something. He'll stop and he'll go, oh, man, I don't even know why I said that. But it's mainly to, when you're dealing with your husband, realize that that's a man. And a man deals in logic. So if you say, I think I'm going to get my hair done Tuesday and my appointment is probably, I think she said she could get me in at 5. And he's like, okay. Then you come home and he doesn't have dinner cooked. And then you say, well, why did you not cook dinner? I told you to cook dinner. No, you didn't. Well, I told you that I had my hair appointment at 5. You should have known by that I wanted you to cook dinner. And he may be sitting there innocently going, well, I'm going to wait until she gets home. I know she can't talk. She's getting her hair done. When she gets home, we'll figure out what we're going to eat. But to her, by saying I'm getting my hair done that late in the day, you should pick it up as, oh, I need to have dinner fixed, and I need to have something that she's going to like, and I need to have the kids already fed, and I need to da-da-da-da-da. Where all you would have to do is you say, my hair appointment is at 5. Would you mind cooking dinner and getting the kids in their pajamas and all, because I won't be home in time to do it? Yeah. And he'd say, sure. That's what I mean. I could have thought of that earlier in the conversation and not wasted time. But things like that, where you can stop and go, all right, well, that makes sense that he would need me to say that, instead of looking like, well, you shouldn't need me to say that. I shouldn't have to say that. Okay. But I shouldn't have to read your mind and emotions. Or I shouldn't have to pass a test that you're throwing out at me that I don't know is a test. You know? Yeah. Understanding each other.
Yeah. That's the tough one.
Yeah.
Because you speak in 2 different languages.
Mm-hmm. That's right. That's one thing we're going to cover later too in this in this podcast is love languages.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh. Since when? Now, are these in the level of importance? Just out of curiosity.
No, I was saying it the other day. They're not in the level of importance, but number 1 is the most important.
Number 1 is the most important.
That's one when we get to that.
Wow.
Okay. So any comments that you have on this, send them on a direct message to our Facebook, ACTJ Facebook would be the best way to get it. And I'll read them. Not going to say that I'll take heed to them, but I'll read them. No, really, I want to know what you think. So send us a direct message on the Ace and TJ Facebook page. That's it for today. Thanks for watching and listening. Love you. Bye. Our friend Richard Toccato of the Richard Toccato Companies is here, and you know you got a lot of pressure on you right now with the credit card debt. Let Richard help you. What are you going to do?
We're going to skip summer and make payments in the fall. How about that?
Nice.
And the best part about it is they're going to do that using the equity in your very own home. All you have to do is let Richard Toccato and the Richard Toccato Companies walk you through the process. It starts with one free 5-minute phone call, 704-800-4719, 704-800-4719, or online at homewithrichard.com.
Richard Toccato Companies, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 38652.
When it comes to losing weight, sometimes you don't even know where to start. You know that it needs to happen, but you need some help. Well, you start by going to acetj.com/weight loss and ordering Calitrin. Calitrin is scientifically proven to help you lose weight, and it is not a drug. It is not a drug. Repeat that. So here's what you do. You go to acetj.com/Calitrin, order 3 months, and then you'll get 3 months free. 4 months, 4 months free. That's how it works with Calitrin.